Hello everyone and welcome to Hicks Field in Tolono. I am Chris Foster. Thank you for joining us tonight on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET in week 4 of the Illinois high school football season. We are very excited about our matchup tonight. No doubt the best matchup in the area this week. We have the #1 team in 2A from Maroa-Forsyth, the Trojans, taking on the #1 team in 3A, the Unity Rockets from Tolono. Let's try to tell you a little bit about each team here. Both teams come into this matchup with a 3-0 record. Unity's in the Okaw Valley Black. So far this season, they defeated Warrensburg-Latham 48-13, Tuscola 35-26, and Macon Meridian 51-13. They're coached by Scott Hamilton in his 20th season. He's got a record of 186-43. He's got 4 second-place finishes in the first state. He got second in 2000, 2005, 2009, and 2012. On the Maroa side, again, #1 in 2A, also 3-0. They beat Shelbyville 40-0, Decatur St. Teresa 43-14, and last week they defeated Sullivan 48-7. They are coached by Josh Justice. He's got a record of 111-42. He's in his 14th season. Of course, Maroa-Forsyth coming off a Class 1A state title last year, and they won the 2A championship in 2006. They also have 2 second-place finishes, 2009 and in 2010. So you can see here in Tolono, a big night, just like in Tuscola last weekend. It is homecoming night here in Tolono, and also they'll be announcing their Unity Athletic Hall of Fame. So a big night here in Tolono. We've got the #1 team in 2A, the #1 team in 3A, homecoming, Unity Athletic Hall of Fame, anything that you could want here on a Friday night in late September. So let's talk a little bit about the players on both sides. Unity is going to be led by their quarterback, Justin Daters. He's run for 382 yards and 6 touchdowns this season, passed for 307 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then, of course, their running back, Connor Grace, rushed for 534 yards and 8 touchdowns in the first 3 contests. He averages nearly 12 yards a carry. Leading them on the receiving side is Mitchell Snodgrass. He's got 117 yards receiving and a touchdown on the season. Maroa-Forsyth is led, of course, by Jack Hockaday. Jack Hockaday, their dynamic junior quarterback. He can run it and he can pass it, and he's passed it for over 200 yards in each of the 3 games that they played this season. And that's what we're going to be looking at as far as the matchup tonight, is the passing defense of the Rockets against the passing offense of the Trojans. Nick Bates of Tuscola a few weeks ago had a pretty good passing game against the Rockets, so it makes a lot of people think that Maroa's Jack Hockaday can do the same. He's got a group of receivers that he likes to spread it around to. We've got Drew Fredrickson, Clayton Zills, Alec Martin, and Josh Ratz. So those are the guys that he'll be looking for as we're getting ready for kickoff here in Tolono. The Rockets are getting ready to line up for the kick. And once again, thank you for joining us here at Hicks Field in Tolono. And we're getting ready to kick off week 4 here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. I'd like to thank once again my cameraman Rob Woods for running the camera for me tonight. And we're about set to go here in Tolono. Back deep from Maroa is Josh Ratz, one of those wide receivers we were talking about. Unity getting ready to line up for the kick here. Looks like it's number 85. Getting ready to kick here for the Rockets. And here's the kick. Ratz is going to get it about the 10-yard line, and he's going to look for some room to run. He's at the 15 now, tries to cut to the outside. He's going to be brought down about the 26, 27-yard line. So we're underway here in Tolono. Maroa will start off their first drive here at the 27-yard line.
Along with 42, Elijah Miller makes the tackle. 1st and 10.
So it's Jack Hockaday at quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Hockaday now under center. Fullback behind him is Justin Mikeworth. Hockaday gives it Fakes the give to Mike Worth and then pitches it to the outside to the running back, and he's got room. He gets about 7 yards, but he's hit hard there by the Rockets. Taylor White on the tackle. Vasquez, Anthony Vasquez also in on the tackle. 8 yards on the carry for Chad Howell, the running back for the Trojans. Different running back in now. Arbor Imroski in now for the Trojans. Hockaday now awaiting the snap. Hockaday looks to run to the outside. He might have some room. He's going to try to turn upfield. He's at the 35. He's going to be brought down about the 39-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Trojans.
Making the tackle, number 54, Dalton Grimm, along with 36.
Dalton Grimm and Connor Grace in on the tackle. Connor Grace, the big running back for the Rockets.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
And they mark it at the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Just a minute gone by here in Tolono. Hockaday under center. Fakes the give to Mike Worth, tries to cut it up himself, and he's brought down. Good bit of tackling there by Dalton Grimm. Dalton Grimm's a 5'11", 180-pound senior for the Rockets. That'll make it 2nd down and 6 as Hockaday picked up 4 yards on the play. Hockaday now in shotgun here, 2nd down and 6, awaiting the snap. Looks to throw to the outside. Now he's throwing out there on a slant. He's got his receiver at midfield. He's going to be brought down by a group of Rockets. Complete there to Drew Fredrickson, one of the 4 wide receivers we were telling you about. Fredrickson is a 6-foot senior. A quick slant there hits him, and the Trojans are at midfield now here on their opening drive. Hockaday now with an empty backfield. 2 receivers to the far side of the field, 3 receivers here to the near side. We might have some movement. We'll see what the flag is. It's going to be offsides on the Rockets. So that's going to move Maroa 5 yards closer to the end zone. Make it 1st and 5 at the 45. All right, Hockaday now in the shotgun again. Looking for the snap. He's going to look to run this time. Hits the corner, gets to the 40, and he's brought down at the 35. Connor Grace and Taylor White making the tackle. 1st down and 10 for Maroa. So they're moving the ball very nicely here on their opening drive. All the way have it down to the Rockets' 35-yard line. Of course, last year the Rockets won a very wet matchup that was in Maroa. They beat them 7-6, and the year before that, Maroa defeated Unity here in Tolono 13-7. So very close, low-scoring matchups the last couple years. Hockaday awaiting the snap. He's in the shotgun. He's looking for room to run again. He's found a couple yards, and then he's brought down. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
Making the stop, Dalton Grimm, 54. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
All right, gain of 3 by Hockaday, 2nd down and 7. Hockaday only a junior, so he's got another year here with Maroa. That's going to make Maroa fans very excited. He's a wonderful player. 2nd down and 7, Hockaday in the shotgun here. He's got Mike Worth in the backfield with him. Hockaday looking to run again. This time he's going to try to turn up the middle. He breaks to the outside as they looked like they might have had him contained, but he was able to break it to the outside, and he gets run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A good bit of running there by Hockaday. The Unity defense looked like they had him stopped, but they weren't able to get that corner blocked off, and he was able to find it for a gain of about 12 yards.
Ball on the 20, 1st and 10.
So a little over 3 minutes gone by here in Tolono. 8:42 on the clock. Maroa has 1st and 10 to go at the 20-yard line. Just entered the red zone looking to put the first points up on the board here tonight in Tolono. Hockaday in the shotgun. Mike Worth in the backfield again. Hockaday looking to run again, and he's got some room, but he's going to be brought down there on a nice bit of tackling there by Colin Reed, the linebacker. He did a good job not going for the fake pitch there, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. Second down and 10 now for the Trojans. Hockaday in the shotgun. Mike Worth beside him again there in the backfield. Mike Worth also a linebacker on the defensive side of the ball. There's the give to Hockaday. He's looking to throw it to the outside. He's got a man open there further down the field. Is it going to be complete? I'm not sure if he had it. He was hit immediately and the ball came out, and they're going to say it was a catch. And the ball did go out of bounds, so it's going to be about a gain of 7 or 8 yards, or 9 yards make it. So it's going to make it 3rd down and 1. Very close to whether that was a catch or a fumble, but they're going to call it a catch. A break for the Trojans there. If that was an incompletion, we'd be sitting at 3rd down and 10. Instead, it's 3rd and 1. Hockaday in the shotgun. Mike Worth again back there with him in the backfield. There's a snap to Hockaday. He's looking to run to the outside, near side of the field. He's at the 10. Going to be brought down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Taylor White there again on the tackle, and Mitchell Snodgrass. Called Taylor White's name several times already here tonight. So Maroa looking to draw first blood here tonight in Tolono. They've got 1st and goal now at the 4-yard line. Hockaday in the shotgun. He's got Miles Worth and Brock Elliott with him, and he's going to go right up the middle for a touchdown. Touchdown for Maroa. A very impressive opening drive as they make a statement here to open up the ball game in Tolono. And we saw a lot of Jack Hockaday on that drive, as he was the main man as far as running the football for the Trojans on that drive. Drive was 4 minutes, 26 seconds. A 67-yard drive. And now we have Mike Worth lining up for the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is no good. No good. No good. So that makes the score 6-0, and we know in these big matchups that missed extra points can become huge later in the game. So we'll see if that comes back to haunt the Trojans later. Thank you for joining us again here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. I am Chris Foster. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back to Tolono. I am Chris Foster here live for HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. Thank you for joining us. Maroa takes their opening drive, 67 yards to put it in the end zone. 6-0 is our score as they miss the extra point, and the Rockets now returning the kickoff, and he's going to be brought down at the 21. Only a short return of about 7 yards there by Jaden Kaiser, 5'9", 132-pound sophomore. So we'll see if the Rockets can respond to Maroa's opening drive here. It's going to be Justin Daters bringing out the offense. He's the quarterback here for the Rockets. And Connor Grace is the running back that they'll be handing it to in the backfield. Both Grace and Daters seniors. The pitch to the outside to Grace, and he makes a nice cut, and he runs over a few tacklers, and he's going to the outside. He's at the 40, midfield, and he's going to be brought down, but a great opening run by Connor Grace. All the way to the 46-yard line. Wow, what a good opening run by Connor Grace. It looked like they had him contained. He made a spin, he ran over a couple people, broke some tackles, showed some speed, showed all of his weapons there on that run. Daters now, quick snap, gives it to Connor Grace again. He's at the 45, he spins around again, and he's gonna be brought down after a gain of about 3. We can already tell that Grace is gonna be a tough man to bring down. We told you before in the pregame that he's got over 500 yards rushing just in the first 3 games here. Empty backfield now as Grace comes out here to the near side. Daters awaiting the snap here in the shotgun. 2nd down and 6 for the Rockets. Ball on the Trojans' 42-yard line. Under 7 minutes now here to go in the first quarter. Daters going to look to run. Finds a little bit of a crease, and then he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 here for the Rockets. Arbor Imroski on the tackle for the Trojans. 3rd down and 3. Grace now in the backfield now with Daters. Daters gives it to Grace. He plows up the middle, and he's still not down, and he takes it to about the 34 before he's brought down. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Ball at the 34. Some good running there by Connor Grace. He kept those legs moving and was able to move that pile for the 1st down. So 1st and 10, empty backfield again here as the Unity's going with a quick no-huddle offense here. Grace now coming back to join Daters in the backfield. We have a shotgun formation, under 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Daters fakes the give to Grace, and he's going to be brought down for a loss of a yard. Trojans defense was ready for that play. He faked the give to Grace, but their defense was ready for Maroa. So a nice night for football here in Tolono. A little bit breezy up here high in the tower above the media box, which is where we're located. Empty backfield for the Rockets. Mitchell Snodgrass in motion. Daters with the fake to Snodgrass, then he runs up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and about 6 for the Rockets. The Rockets trailing 6-0, trying to respond to Maroa's opening drive. Maroa drove it right down the field for the touchdown. Jack Hockaday ran it in. They missed the extra point, and so we sit at 6-0 here in Tolono. Daters in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's got a man open, but he throws it too high for Mitchell Snodgrass and nearly intercepted there by Drew Fredrickson. So that'll make it 4th and 6. It'll be interesting to see what Scott Hamilton decides to do here. They're kind of in no man's land here, so a punt might not benefit them very much. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Hamilton didn't go for it here. And they are going to go for it. Daters in the shotgun, standing about the 35-yard line. Unity needs to make it to the 30. To the 24 for a 1st down. Daters looking to throw. He's got it deep, but there's nobody there. Got a little bit too much air under that one, plus the wind might have taken it a little bit. Interesting call by Coach Hamilton. He decided to take a shot at the end zone. A little bit too much air underneath that ball for Daters, and Unity's going to turn the ball over on downs. So 1st and 10 for Maroa now. Unity with a nice drive. Got it down to the 30, but that's where they're turned away. Now we'll see if their defense can respond and stop this Maroa offense and get the Unity offense back out on the field. Jack Hockaday is going to start this drive out under center. He's got Mike Worth with him back there in the backfield. And the pitch is to the outside. Looks like it's going to be a halfback pass. And Hockaday is open, and he makes a fantastic catch. And he could go all the way. He's going to be brought down by a group of Rockets. Josh Ratz on the pass there. It was a little bit high, but Hockaday made a one-handed grab. And they're all the way down to the 32-yard line as Maroa brought out a little trickery here to open up their second drive of the game. And now with 4.5 to go here in the first quarter, they're looking to put some more points on the board. Hockaday in the shotgun this time. Chad Howell in the backfield with them this time. Howell's the sophomore running back, 5'11", 162 pounds. Hockaday throws it to the outside. He's got a man open, and he could go all the way, and he's going to score. Touchdown. Clayton Zills for the Trojans, and he was sprung by a wonderful block there on the outside by one of their other wide receivers. I missed the number, but it was a wonderful block there that sealed that outside for Zills. So another quick strike here by the Trojans, and they're quickly up 12-0 here in Tolono. Maroa looks like they're going to line up to go for two here after missing the extra point on their first possession. And it's going to be Hockaday in the shotgun. Hockaday's ready to receive the snap here. Man in motion is the running back. He throws it to the outside, and he's open. Quick out to the outside, and that was Drew Fredrickson, and he was open for the two-point conversion. And it's 14-0 Maroa. We still got a lot of ball game here. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, but Maroa has come out with two nice drives to open it up. They lead the Rockets 14-0 here in Tolono. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back to Tolono. Thank you for joining us here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. We got a little over 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and Maroa's jumped on top 14-0 as they're going to kick it off here to the Rockets. He catches it about the 11-yard line. He's looking for some room to run. He found some room, and he's going to be slipped. He slips down there about the 23, but we do have a late flag come in. That's Jaden Kaiser again on the return. We'll see who the flag's on. Might have a block in the back. We'll see here. It's like an illegal block by the Rockets. So that's going to push them back. A decent return by Kaiser before he slipped, but it looks like they're going to start this drive about the 17 instead of the 27. So again here, 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here. In the first quarter, we're at Tolono at Hicks Field, the #1 team in 2A, Maroa-Forsyth, against the #1 team in 3A, the Unity Rockets. And so far, it's been all Maroa, but we've got a lot of ball game to go. Maroa's leading 14-0. 2 drives engineered by Jack Hockaday, the junior quarterback. Unity had a nice opening drive, but ended up turning it over on downs at their own 30. Daters now fakes the give to Grace, and he runs straight up the middle, and he powers forward for about 4 yards. Unity definitely has a couple of hard runners in their stable there as Daters and Grace run very hard. They keep those legs moving, and they pick up a lot of yards after contact. So that'll make it 2nd down and 4 as Daters picked up 6 yards on that carry. Man in motion for the Rockets. Daters looking to throw, and he throws it to the man who was in motion. Incomplete. as it was Tyler Lindsay there in motion there. They're trying to get it to him on the outside. They weren't able to connect. That'll make it 3rd down and 4. Really big play here actually early on in the first quarter. Unity doesn't want to punt it back to Maroa this quickly. They'd love to get a first down here and keep their offense on the field. They don't want to punt it back to Maroa down 14-0 here in the first quarter. Also have a stiff wind here. That won't be very good for the punter to deal with. So Dater's in the shotgun. Lindsay in motion again. Dater's rolling out to the near side. He's looking to throw. He's got a man open, and he's caught by Mitchell Snodgrass at the 35-yard line. Very nice connection there between Daters and Snodgrass, and it's a 1st down and 10 for the Rockets at their own 35-yard line. And I will say again, I wouldn't understate the importance of that. To be able to keep the offense on the field here and not let their defense come back on the field after giving up those 2 opening drives is a huge play by the Rockets. This time it's given to Grace, and he goes right up the middle and picks up 7 yards. As I said, Unity moved the ball very well on their first drive, got it down to the Trojan 30-yard line before they ended up being stopped on a 4th down and 6. So now we've got a 2nd down and 3 here. Dater's in the shotgun. Fake gives it to Grace, and he's going to be brought down there for no gain as Maroa was on that play. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 or 4, depending on where they mark it. Under 3 minutes here in Tolono at Hicks Field. Maroa on top of Unity 14-0. A great crowd here in Tolono on both sides. Dater's in the shotgun. Grace in the backfield with him. Fakes it to Grace. Dater's trying to get to the outside. He plows forward. It's going to be very close, but I think he's going to be maybe just a little bit short. Depends on the spot. He tried to stretch it out. They need to be pretty much at the 40, around the 46. It's just past the 45 is where the marker is. So they're going to measure this one. This is a big measurement. If they don't have it, it'll be 4th and inches for the Rockets. But again, I would not be surprised, even though they're on their own side of the field, I would not be surprised on 4th and inches if Unity tries to get behind that big offensive line and try to power it forward for the inches. I think they're going to be just short on this, but we'll look at the measurement here. Oh, it's going to be very close. We'll see what the referees say here. It's just going to be a few inches short, and it is short. It is short. So that's going to be 4th and inches for the Rockets. They have the ball at their own 45-yard line, trailing 14-0 to Maroa here with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And here come the Rockets to the line. 4th and inches. Dater's in the shotgun. Grace behind him there. Oh, the high snap. Dater's then pitched it to the outside, and there's not going to be anywhere to go for Lindsay. The high snap doomed the Rockets there. He tried to pitch to the outside and hope Lindsay could kind of get out there for the yard, but they were unable to do it. And a big play by the Trojan defense as the Unity offense is turned away again, and now Maroa has a chance to make another strike here with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, already leading 14-0. Hockaday back out on the field for the Trojans with Chad Howell, the running back, out there with them. Howell's going to come out here now to the near side. They got 3 receivers on our side, 2 receivers to the far side. Hockaday in the shotgun. Looking to throw. There's a man. They got pressure, but he's able to elude 2, 3, 4 Rocket defenders, and now he's going to look to hit the corner on the outside. He's at the 35, the 30, breaking tackles, and he's brought down at the 25 with a hard hit. But a great run by Hockaday. He's brought down by Cameron Heath. A very hard shot, but some amazing running and some amazing athleticism displayed there by Hockaday. The Rockets looked like they had him several times, but he was able to elude the defenders, break some tackles, and set them up now 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, looking to go in for their 3rd score of the quarter. Hockaday in the shotgun. Ball is loose. I think he got back on it, though. That would have been a huge break for the Rockets. Hockaday was able to get it, his own botched snap there. So that'll make it 2nd down and 12 from the 27.
27.
So Hockaday in the shotgun with Howell again. Coming now here to the near side is Drew Fredrickson. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. A lot of different formations being shown off here by the Trojans. Hockaday in the shotgun. He's looking to throw to the outside. A pitch now to Howell, and he's got a little bit of room up there before he's brought down. It's brought down by Colin Reed.
Number 4, Chad Howell.
It makes it 3rd down and 7 now for Maroa. Definitely in 4-down territory, so basically they have 2 plays here to pick up the 7 yards. So a big play right here to find out if they can get the 1st down or if they'll have a 4th down attempt here. So we're under 30 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter in Tolono. Hockaday waiting the snap. Mike Worth in the backfield with them. Hockaday throws it to the outside. It's incomplete. He was looking there for Josh Ratz. So the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 15 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter. And this will bring up a big play. 4th down and 6. The Rockets really could use a stop right here. They get a stop right here, get their offense back in the field. But if Maroa gets a 1st down, then they have a chance to really extend this lead here, already leading 14-0. 4th and 7, Hockaday in the shotgun. He has a snap. He's looking to throw. Unity has pressure. He's got a man deep. Connor Grace is there, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage by Connor Grace. Clayton Zills tried to jump over the back of Grace and make the catch, but it's knocked away. And with 9 seconds left to go in the quarter, Unity turns Maroa away. And now their offense will get on the field trying to get a score on the board as they trail 14-0 here in Tolono. Big stop by the Unity offense. They did not want to go down 3 scores here early in this ballgame. Maroa's got such a dynamic offense. Now Unity needs to get their offense on the field, and they need to try to get some points on the board here. Again, I am Chris Foster. Thank you for joining us here in Tolono for this Week 4 matchup. Dater's in the shotgun with Connor Grace. This will be most likely the last play of our 1st quarter here. Dater's trying to see what the play call is. Still in the shotgun. And he receives the snap, and he's going to give it to Grace up the middle. That was a real quick handoff. He's able to get a couple yards. And that'll be the last play of the 1st quarter here in Tolono. So Maroa with a fast start here in Tolono. They lead the Rockets 14-0. We'll be back in 1 minute here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET.
Maroa-Forsyth.
We are back here in Tolono. Thank you for joining us here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. I am Chris Foster, joined with my cameraman here, Rob Woods. Maroa with a great opening quarter as they lead 14-0 here. The Rockets now on a drive here, trying to respond here and get themselves on the scoreboard. Dater's on a 2nd down and 7. He's going to try to run here, and he gets maybe 2. So that's going to make it 3rd down and a long 5 for the Rockets. Maroa took the opening drive down the field for a score. Unity took their drive then all the way down to the Maroa 30-yard line before they were stopped. Maroa then put another touchdown on the board. Unity had a 4th down and inches around midfield They weren't able to convert it because of a high snap, but then they turned Maroa over on downs, and now that's where we stand here with Unity on a big third down play. Daters tried to run up the middle again. He's thrown back by the Maroa defense. He may have picked up 2 yards or so, but they're going to be short here. It's going to be 4th down for the Rockets. So that's 4th and 5 for Unity, and they're going to have to punt it away here.
Jordan Fisher in for the Unity punt.
So Unity now back to punt. Here's the snap, and the punt is away here for the Rockets. A low lining kick hits about midfield, and it's going to be picked up about the 40 by Maroa, and he found a crease, and he's going to run and go all the way to the 40 on the other side of the field.
On the return, number 22, Alec Martin.
That's Alec Martin on the return, number 22. The punt was by Jordan Fisher. About a 20-yard return for Maroa, and that sets them up with good field position. And the Unity defense is going to have to respond again here. Trailing 14-0, Hockaday in the shotgun. Snap goes to Hockaday. He's looking to throw some pressure by the Rockets. They've got him contained here, and he's going to be brought down with a big sack. Big sack by the Rockets. That's Dalton Grimm. Dalton Grimm, and that's really the first time tonight that Unity has been able to contain Hockaday. They're going to need to do a lot more of that. But a loss of 7 yards, and it's 2nd down and 17 now for the Trojans. So a big play by the Unity defense to open up this drive here by Maroa. Maroa already leading the Rockets 14-0. Hockaday in the shotgun. He's got Chad Howell with him there. Hockaday looking to throw. He's got a man wide open at the 35. He's going to be brought down about the 32-yard line. That was Clayton Zills. So that turns a 2nd down and 17 into a 3rd down and about 2. A big 15-yard gain and a nice gain by Maroa. As after the sack, Unity defense looked like they had Maroa in a good spot, but they responded with a 15-yard connection between Zills and Hockaday. Hockaday in the shotgun. Howell again in the backfield with him. Hockaday awaiting the snap. He's got the snap, looks to throw to the outside. He's got a man open, and it's going to be caught there, and he's going to try to get to the outside. It was caught by Zills once again. He was sprung by a block there by Alec Martin on the outside. That play worked for a long touchdown there in the first quarter, as it was the second score of the game for Maroa was on a play just like that. So Hockaday now is going to go under center here. Under center. Mike Worth, the fullback, with the carry, and he's going to be brought down about the 16. He picks up about 4 yards.
Ball carrier 33, Mike Worth, in on the tackle.
So 2nd down and 6 for Maroa at the Rocket 15-yard line. Maroa looking to add to their lead here. Hockaday in the shotgun, empty backfield this time. Two receivers to the near side, 3 to the far side. We'll see what they come up with here. Hockaday looks to throw. He's got a man over the middle of the field, then he lofts it to him, and it is caught. Touchdown, Maroa. Josh Ratz with the catch. A beautiful pass by Hockaday. And Maroa is up 20-0 here in Tolono. Hockaday really putting on a show here in the first half. And that makes the score 20-0 in favor of Maroa-Forsyth with 8:19 left to go here in the second quarter. Looks like Maroa is lining up to go for 2. Hockaday and Chad Howell in the backfield. Hockaday awaiting the snap. He looking to throw here to the near side. He's going for the loft pass, and he just overthrew him. So he had Josh Ratz open again, but he just lofted it a little bit too much. So that makes our score once again 20-0 in favor of Maroa with 8:19 left to go in the first half. We're going to take a quick break here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. We're back here in Tolono at Hicks Field, home of the Unity Rockets, Maroa-Forsyth, with a dominating opening first half so far as they lead Unity 20-0. Excuse me. Tyler Ortman getting ready to kick off here for the Trojans. Back deep for the Rockets is number 5, Jaden Kaiser. Looks like a short kick. Kaiser's going to pick it up at about the 20-yard line, try to make a couple moves, and then he's going to be brought down about the 26, 27-yard line. Kaiser made a few nice moves there to pick up some yards. And that'll bring the Unity offense on the field now. Looking to get something going here. Trailing 20-0. Homecoming night here in Tolono. Justin Daters brings the offense out onto the field now. Daters and Connor Grace in the backfield. Mitchell Snodgrass. Another high snap by the Rockets, and Daters is trying to run, and he's just going to fall on the ball. About the 6-yard line. It's the second bad snap of the night for the Rockets. One of them cost them on a 4th and inches play, and that's going to set them way back here. It's going to be a second down and around 30 for the Rockets. Second down and 29. A loss of 19 yards on that snap. So that'll put them back by their own end zone now. We're under 4 minutes left, under 8 minutes to go here in the half. Daters in the shotgun. Give us to Grace. He's looking for some room to run to the outside. He plows forward for the gain of about 3 or 4. That makes it third down and 26 for the Rockets on their own 8-yard line.
Hockaday and Elliott make the tackle. 3rd and 1.
Third down and 23 make that for the Rockets. 7 minutes to go here in the half. Daters in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers on the near side. He's going to look to throw here. He's got a man open here on the outside, and it's going to be knocked away. He was looking for Darian Gomble on the outside. It was knocked away there by Drew Fredrickson. He's looking for Darian Gomble. A nice looking pass by Daters, but good defense there by Maroa to knock it away. And that'll bring the punting unit back out on the field for the Rockets.
Jordan Fisher in for the punt.
Jordan Fisher, the punter for the Rockets. 2 men back deep for Maroa. Fisher able to get the punt off, but not a great punt, and with the wind blowing, hits about the 35, but a good bounce for the Rockets. And they're going to take over. The Trojans are going to take over on the Rockets' 44-yard line. So good field position once again for Maroa.
Leading 20-0 with 6:43 left in the first
6:43 left to go here in the first half. And unfortunately here for the Unity fans on homecoming night, so far it's been all Maroa. So Hockaday brings his offense back out on the field. Jack Hockaday, 6 foot, 203-pound junior. And Chad Howell, a sophomore running back. Hockaday is going to throw it to the outside. He's got a receiver, and he's going to be brought down. That's Drew Fredrickson. He's brought down by Cameron Heath, Damian Hardy,
Number 85, Vasquez.
and also Anthony Vasquez. Number 85, 53 on my roster, but it's showing 85 tonight. So 2nd down and 8 is the gain 2 on the short pass to Frederickson. Hockaday in the shotgun. He's got the snap. He's looking to throw here to the outside. He's got time to throw, and he's got a man open, and he makes the catch. That's completed to Clayton Zills. Brought down by Mitchell Snodgrass as well as some other Rocket defenders.
Number 33, Colton Reed.
First down and 10 for Maroa at the 30. So far, Maroa definitely playing up to that number 1 ranking in the Class 2A state rankings. Hockaday in the shotgun, 1st and 10, ball at the 30. It's got Howell with them again. Actually, that's not Howell, but Hockaday's looking to run to the outside. Unity's looking to bring him down, but he's going to power forward, but the ball came out. They're going to call it down, though. Actually, possibly a break for the Rockets as it was picked up there by Arbor Emroski, and he could have ran in for a touchdown if the referees would have called that a fumble. So a gain of 5 for the Trojans, and they have 2nd down and 5 now. Hockaday in the shotgun, Emroski now with him in the backfield. There's the give is to Emroski. He's trying to find the corner, and he gets across the 20, it looks like. So it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Good blocking there on the outside by Josh Ratz.
Tackled by Taylor White. 1st down, Maroa.
Brought down by Taylor White, but another 1st down for Maroa. And with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go, Maroa is going to have 1st down and 10 with the ball on the 15. 19-yard line, make that. Looking to go in for their 4th score of the half. Hockaday in the shotgun. Man in motion. Hockaday pitches it to the man who came across in motion. That's Clayton Zills. Little shuffle pass, and that's going to be good for about 5 yards, 6 yards. Make it even 8. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 now for Maroa. Hockaday in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers set this time with 1 running back in the backfield. Hockaday looking to throw. He throws it to the outside, and he's open again. And he's going to be brought down about the 1-yard line as that's Frederickson on the outside.
Number 5, Frederickson.
And that's going to be 1st and goal for Maroa at the 1-yard line, looking to build on their 20-point lead here late in the first half in Tolono, and Maroa in control of this ball game. Much anticipated ball game, like we've said at the beginning. Number 1 team in 2A is Maroa. Unity, the number 1 team in 3A. But so far, Maroa has had their way here at Hicks Field. And under 4 minutes to go, Hockaday takes the snap. He's looking to run here to the far side. He's going to try to turn it upfield, and he's going to be brought in the end zone for a touchdown. Another score by Maroa. Hockaday ran it to the outside, turned it upfield, and it is 26-0 now in favor of the Trojans. 3:47 shows on the clock, and a very quiet crowd here in Tolono. Maroa appears to be going for 2 here. They missed their first extra point earlier tonight. They missed it. They've gone for 2 every touchdown after that. So here's Hockaday now. He's got Howell in the backfield with him. Fakes the give to Howell. Now he's going to throw it there to Zills, and he's going to go in for the 2-point conversion. Clayton Zills, and it is 28-0 in favor of Maroa with 3:47 left to go here in Tolono. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. Welcome back, Tolono. We're so far tonight in a much anticipated matchup between the #1 teams in Class 2A and 3A. So far tonight, it's all Maroa as they lead the Rockets 28-0 with 3:47 left to go here in the first half. Tyler Ortman, the 6'3" senior, kicks off to the Rockets, and this one gets all the way to the end zone. A pretty breezy night here in Tolono. Don't see a lot of touchbacks in high school, but that one makes it through the end zone as it goes over the head of the Rocket return man, Jaden Kaiser. So the Rockets will start at their own 20-yard line, trying to get something going here in the last 3:47 to take something positive to the locker room. If Unity can get some points on the board here, though, they do get the opening kickoff in the second half. So a score here, and if they can come out in the second half and get a score as well, then maybe they can kind of change the momentum of this ball game tonight. But really, it's been Hockaday, and the Maroa passing game has just been a handful for the Rockets to handle. Daters and Connor Grace, the backfield for the Rockets, the senior backfield. Man in motion is Lindsey. And it's going to be Daters. He's going to look to run. He tries to cut to the outside. Nothing there for Daters. No gain on the play for Daters. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
So Daters again in the shotgun. We got Chris Branson, a wide receiver, in here on the near side. Man in motion here is Jaden Kaiser. And they give it to Kaiser on the wide receiver sweep. He tries to get to the outside, but there's no room. Maroa ready for that play.
Jaden Kaiser, the ball carrier.
Kaiser returns kicks for the Rockets. Tried to use his speed to get to the outside there, but nothing doing for Unity. And a timeout on the field. Not sure who called it. I would assume it was Maroa calling it, as they'd like to stop the clock here. If they can get a stop here, they can get the ball back, possibly get more points on the board. So 3:05 left to go here in the first half. And the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans so far ruining homecoming night here in Tolono as they lead 28-0. Obviously still another half of football to go and 3 minutes left to go here, so Unity does have some time left to get into it. 3rd down and 11, though, here on their own 19. Coach Hamilton trying to find a play here to get his team a 1st down here so they can maybe get a drive going and get some points on the board before halftime. This will be the last non-conference game for both these teams. Both teams 3-0 as they have the Oka blue, which is what Maroa is in, and then we have the Oka black. And the first 4 weeks of the season, those two conferences play each other. But next week it'll be all conference games, so Unity will stay in the Oka black. Daters looking to throw, but there's pressure by Maroa. He doesn't have enough muscle to get a pass off because he was retreating, couldn't plant his foot, and couldn't get the ball thrown out there to where the receiver could get it. Just kind of threw it out of bounds. So Unity once again is going to be forced to punt here. 4th and 11 with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half from their own 19-yard line. Jordan Fisher, the punter for the Rockets. Nobody back deep right now for Maroa. I don't know if they have an all-out block on or if they're worried that Unity might try a fake. Also, it's very windy, so it might be a short punt as well. So Fisher there with a nice-looking punt. And like I said, Maroa had nobody back, so it's going to kick it back to about the 45-yard line, inside the 45, down there by the Rockets by number 42, Elijah Miller. Nice-looking punt by Fisher. But that'll bring the Maroa offense and Jack Hockaday back out on the field with 2:50 left to go in the first half, leading 28-0. They'll be looking to add more points here before we go to the locker room. Thank you for joining us here tonight on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Again, my name is Chris Foster. Hockaday in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Howell looking to hit Howell out of the backfield, and it's incomplete. Knocked away there by the Rockets. Damian Hardy on the play. As Howell ran kind of a wheel route out from the backfield, and a nice looking throw by Hockaday, but good defense there as Damian Hardy timed that perfectly and knocked it away. So that makes it 2nd down and 10 now for Maroa. Again, thank you for joining us. If you have any comments or if you'd like to be an advertiser for HS Sports Live, just email us at hssportslive@yahoo.com. Hockaday in the shotgun. And a little bit anxious there for the Rockets is number 42. Elijah Miller looked like he was coming on a blitz, but he got a little bit anxious. That's going to make it 2nd down and 5 for Maroa. Week 4 of the Illinois high school football season here in Tolono. We'll be bringing you a game live every Friday night here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. Next week we'll be in Champaign for the Champaign Centennial Charger-Urbana Tiger matchup. There's Hockaday. Fakes the give. Now he's looking to run. Unity's defense looking to bring him down, though, as they don't let him get the corner. And they stretch him out to the outside, and he loses a couple. Hockaday's been able to get that corner several times tonight, but this time the Unity defense able to seal it off. And a lot of that work done there by 54, Dalton Grimm. Able to force him to the outside, and then the Unity was able to seal that corner. So approaching 2 minutes left to go now here in the first half, and it's 3rd and 7 for Maroa. Big play here for the Unity defense trying to get off the field. Hockaday, he's going to look to roll out. He pitches it there to Zills, and he's going to be brought down about the 46-yard line, only about a yard short. He needed 7. Looks like he got 6. And with only a yard to go now, I would not be surprised now if Maroa goes for it. If it was a 4th and 6 or maybe a 4th and 5, they may think about punting, but only 4th and 1 now here for Maroa. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the half, and Maroa is lining up to go for it. They need about a yard and a half for the first down. Hockaday in the shotgun. Hockaday gets a snap, fakes it to Howell. He's going to run up the middle. He gets across the 45, and I believe he got the first down. Vasquez had a hold of him, but Hockaday able to use his strength to plow forward, and I believe that they're going to mark it right across the 45, and it is a first down for Maroa. Minute 17 shows on the clock. Maroa now in a hurry-up offense, trying to get some more points before half, leading 28-0 here in Tolono. Hockaday at midfield receives a snap, throws it. Here's a man, and it's Rats. He's open and he breaks a tackle. He's at the 20. He's going to score. Touchdown, Rats. Josh Rats, the 6'2", 190-pound senior, with a 45-yard touchdown reception. Unity unable to bring him down after the initial catch. He broke the tackle and was able to run it to the outside and in for the score. And Maroa in control here in Tolono, leading 34-0. We'll see if Maroa goes for 2 or if they line up for the extra point this time. Looks like they're going for 2. Hockaday and Howell in the backfield. Hockaday in the shotgun awaiting the snap. Fakes the give to Howell, rolls the outside and throws, and it's going to be knocked away there by the Rockets. Nice play there by Mitchell Snodgrass. They were looking for that wide receiver out that they've had a lot of success on tonight. Unity able to knock it away that time. And now with just over a minute to go in the first half, Maroa leads 34-0. We're going to take a quick break here on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. We're back here in Tolono as Maroa kicks off after scoring their 5th touchdown of the half. Kaiser comes out of the end zone, and he's going to be brought down about the 12-yard line. Kaiser trying to make something big happen here in the last minute for the Rockets. Brings it about 1 yard deep from the end zone, but only able to get it out to about the 14-yard line. So 56 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Ball on the 19-yard line, first and 10.
Unity will take the ball 1st and 10 here on their own 19-yard line. We'll see if they decide to try to do anything with it or if they're just going to try to get to the locker room. Looks like they're going to kneel on it here, are the Rockets. They are going to kneel on it. So Unity electing to kneel on the ball, and they want to get into the locker room to try to talk about some of the things that they can try to work on here in the second half. So under 40 seconds now here to go in the first half. Homecoming night in Tolono. Unity trailing 34-0 to Maroa. Daters under center, takes the snap, and he's going to kneel on it. And that's going to be the last play of the half here. As the clock's winding down, Maroa 34, Unity 0. A very impressive opening half by the Trojans, and quite a display by the quarterback, Jack Hockaday. And we've reached halftime here in Tolono. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. I hope you stay with us here. Join us for the second half on HSSPORTSLIVE.NET. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.